It's Lisa.
I'm Crystal.
And we are stitching the dream. Ta-da! So these are fancy cups that full of coffee. I got these in Rwanda. So happy day to us.
Yes. And what's so cool about that is I cannot wait to hear more details on your trip, which honestly people I've heard just about all, but you guys haven't.
Yeah, it was a good trip. Well, anyway, today's Thursday, November the 21st, and gosh, it's been about a month since well, it's been a long time because
someone's been world traveling.
I've been traveling the world.
That's right.
So yeah, so Africa was great. It was a lot of fun, and it was great to see my daughter and her husband and the kids, and just experience what they've been experiencing in, well, 3 months. They've been there for 3 months now.
Wow.
So it was pretty cool.
So what was the one thing that you came away, besides the family and the kids and seeing how they've adjusted and everything, what was the one thing that you were like, wow, I did not expect this, or this was an aha, you know?
There was a lot of ahas. It made me very, very grateful to live where I live. It made me really appreciate hot running water, reliable internet, you know, little things that you just kind of take for granted. You know, water pressure in your shower, those kind of things. But
didn't you say you took your first?
I took my first bucket shower, which you just take some water that you heat on the stove and you put it in a big bucket and you fill it with hot water and then the cold water, and then there's like a big cup bucket thing that you scoop up and then you lather and then you scoop up and pour again, and that was interesting. But yeah, right. So there was all kinds of things that make you really appreciate what we have here in America, because man, when you don't have them, wow, hot running water was probably the biggest thing.
Yeah, but there was one other thing that I'd heard rumors of, and when you came back, I asked you about your hair.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that was
because she's this long-haired blonde.
So I definitely stood out, you know, when we go to the market and stuff, and normally I kept it pulled back in a braid just so it wasn't so crazy, but this one day I was lazy and I left my hair down, and we went to this super insane market. I mean, just this huge local market, not a touristy kind of market, and I had my hair down, and oh my goodness, every time we were walking through these narrow little aisles with people just pushed up against you, and every time I'd round the corner, I'd feel this. Just ever so lightly. I'm like, freaking me out, but
because you're like your personal space.
I like my space.
Yes.
I like my space.
And I wondered about that because
and that did happen.
Yeah, when my daughter went to Africa, the same thing, because she was long-haired blonde, and even in her braid, people would. And I thought, I wonder if that's everywhere in Africa.
Well, it was and it was funny because the locals at the markets, they treated us like we were, you know, almost royalty. You know, we were here. You know, these rich Americans are here to spend all their. Yeah, that's kind of how. So they kind of catered to.
Isn't
that
it?
Was really weird. I didn't like that, but. It is what it is, you know. So, but we did cool stuff. We did. We went on a safari. My daughter, my granddaughter, and I, all the girls, went on a safari for one day at the Akagera National Park, which was a couple of hours away from Kigali, where they live. So we did the safari. That's awesome. So I was there 2 weeks. So we did a 3-day cabin on the lake. At Lake Kivu vacation.
Pictures.
So yeah, and it was absolutely beautiful country.
It is beautiful.
Beautiful.
From
and
your pictures.
The food was I tried to be very brave with what I would eat, because I'm not a very brave eater. You know, I don't eat a lot of spicy, and I don't eat a lot of, you know, onion or pepper or anything like that. But I was very brave, and I ate numerous times. I ate goat on a stick.
Okay.
So yeah. You know, and their staple meal was rice and beans, and I like rice and beans.
That's
My
good.
granddaughter was a little tired of rice and beans, I could tell, because every time we're having rice and beans, oh, her whole body, oh no. But it was really good. Selena's doing a really good job cooking with local food, because everything's fresh, nothing's processed. So, you know, that's kind of cool.
That is, like, I wish that I had more of that in my diet and things.
Right.
But also, you guys had an interesting Halloween, and no carving of...
There's no pumpkins over there, so we bought a bunch of pineapples, and we carved pineapples. It
that
was fun.
Just blew me away. And the pictures were gorgeous. I mean, you literally carved them like we would carve pumpkins.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was. And then we took the insides of all the pineapples and made pina coladas.
Okay, I'd really like that part too.
So that was pretty cool. Yeah, so
oh, that is so awesome. What an experience.
It was great.
I've never been.
So I got the coffee cups. I got Crystal and I matching coffee, and I got one for Mark, matching coffee cups, and I got us some bracelets from one of the markets, which was pretty awesome. And
these are made by Threads. If you can,
it's actually
you can
kind
see
of some
that.
kind of grass, some kind of
grass.
Yeah,
that's
it's really
even more
cool.
beautiful.
And I got these earrings. These were my big purchase. The lady was charging 2,000 francs, and I talked her down to 1,000 francs. So after the exchange rate, I got them for 95 cents. Yes, I did. But it was fun, because they always were like, "How much is this?" And then they'd tell me it's 10,000. And I'm like, no. And then they would ask, "How much do you want to pay?" I'm like, "Well, I don't want to pay anything." But so it was kind of fun to. I'd never experienced that kind of market where you actually don't pay what they're asking for. I'm like, okay.
But it was just, I mean, just hearing your stories
It was a lot of fun.
I really would love to go and visit the country and the continent, because of just your pictures were so beautiful. And I even loved the people that you were, talking about. And I mean, I wouldn't mind experiencing one bucket shower. And the rest of it to be every day would be hard.
Yeah, but I was happy to be home, and I took a shower until there was no hot water left in the hot water heater. I warned Mark, I'm going to do that when I get home, and I did.
Wow.
And I got sunburnt. I am crazy peeling right now, like
She's got color, guys.
I have color. Yeah. So stitching wise,
first of all, tell us what this gorgeous.
Oh shoot!
Is.
It's all I know is it's called pumpkins. I don't remember.
Because I've got the pattern right now, and I'm gonna.
Yeah, I love this. I bought it at Stitch Away a few years ago, and I did everything as called for, because I don't stray much from the patterns. But I love it.
I do too. We'll put it in the bottom, because I do have the pattern, because I'm working on it, and then that way I'll just shoot you a picture so that you can then put it on, because I know everybody's gonna want to comment on that, because that is just gorgeous.
I love it.
I love it.
Yep.
Oh, so pretty.
Yep. So, but stitching wise, I stitched one thing while I was in Africa. So and I can't show it because it's an exchange, a gift exchange. But I will say that I started the project on my flight to Amsterdam. I stitched it the whole, everything I stitched was on that, what I mean? The whole time I was there, that's the one thing I stitched. And then I finished it on my flight back to Amsterdam. Wow. So it is an entirely international gift exchange.
Over the countries and Amsterdam.
That's right.
Thank you for giving her time.
So I finished it in the 2 weeks that I was gone. And so now I need to fully finish that one, and I'll probably do that this week just to have that knocked out.
And the same thing with me, except for the Amsterdam part. I can't show you guys because I've already turned it in to Barbara at Keepsakes to finish for me, but I will take a picture of it.
Well, you know what I was
when
thinking?
It's fully.
What I was thinking is maybe what we can do is we'll do a video just before the exchange.
Good, and then post that.
but I don't know who you have and you don't know who I have. So I'm kind of going like, do I want to do that? But maybe.
I want
don't
to,
know.
because that way you guys can see
And
them.
then we just post it after.
And then we'll post it afterwards
that.
and let you see.
Now,
because that's
if I knew
awesome.
how to insert video here, which I don't, we could do
Sorry,
that.
guys. We
Anyway,
will learn these
one day,
things. But,
maybe.
you know,
Or maybe
we're
not.
world traveling. We're still in the States traveling. Oh, my gosh, you're leaving Monday.
I am. I'm leaving Monday for Oregon.
For Thanksgiving.
Yeah, just for the week. So that'll be nice.
All my kids are coming into town on Tuesday. I will have all of my kids and all of my grandkids.
Nice.
Oh, I'm so excited. So we have 5 children, 3 boys, 2 girls. They're all married. And so we have 13 grandchildren. Andrew and Emily he's our 3rd son, our Marine. He and his wife are pregnant with their first.
Yay.
And Tuesday night, when everybody gets into town, we're going to their house for dinner.
Their new house?
Their new house for dinner
exciting.
and doing a gender reveal.
That is exciting.
I know. I'm so
Yay.
excited. So yes, we're pretty excited about all that's going on and so thankful. I mean, this time of year, I'm thankful all year, but this time of year, it really gives you that time to look around and just with all the hard things going on in the world and everything, to be thankful for what we have, because we are
And hot
so
water.
much better off.
And hot running water.
Oh my gosh, hot water. Yeah, can't even imagine that one. So, but yeah, I'm good.
So what else have you got? So you were doing your...
Oh, I want to show you a gift. So Lisa brought back these cups for me, and then this beautiful bracelet, and then this amazing scissor fob.
Well, he doesn't have to be.
He doesn't
He's
have
kind
to
of
be.
big, but
I actually have a pair of scissors.
isn't he cute?
He is adorable, guys. I mean, she brought back one of these for all of us in our Stitchy group, and I love my giraffe.
So
Oh
I
my
still have
gosh.
2 more because I haven't seen 2 of the girls yet since I've
Okay,
been
that's
back.
right.
So we'll have to we'll get those to those 2 ladies
So,
soon.
I will show you guys what I've been working on. I did finish my Christmas exchange for our group, and but you guys have probably already seen that I have been working on my Plum Street Hello Winter, and I just wanted to show you guys the progress.
Oh my
I
gosh, you're so
love
close.
this.
You're so
I am
close.
so close. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness. So I will say I did called for on everything except the female. Now,
She was whining about that female.
yesterday we stitched together and I was like, why does she have to be so drab and ugly? And Lisa's goes, because she's a female. And I said, well, I may change the colors a little bit. And she goes, then it's a male. I'm like, no, this is a female. This
So what
is
did you
the
do?
male. And then this is the
you
female.
blend?
I did.
Oh, that looks great. That was a good idea.
Yeah, I blended it called for driftwood, and so I took the driftwood and I blended it with 3858.
That was a good idea.
And so, yeah, it made her different from the male, but it's not so ugly because look at this gorgeous, gorgeous cross stitch piece. And by the way, guys, this is my favorite snowflake ever. Ever, ever, ever.
That's a cute snowflake.
Oh my gosh. I love how Plum Street pays so much attention to detail. And so Plum Street is actually climbing to probably be my favorite designer. I'm not kidding. Their new things out. I'm like,
You were showing me that one.
I've got to get them. And then the other thing, I don't know how my friend Gina, hanging by a thread, does 1/1 on everything, because my eyes are about ready to give out. And that's wearing some pretty thick glasses. So what I'm doing is 2 of Lizzie Kate's Christmas ornaments, and I wanted them to be ornaments, and if I were to do them 2/2, they would have been huge, huge. And so I did Old School Santa first, and I did him much later, and he is just gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So now I'll get my elves on that, on the same thing, because I wanted these kind of together. But look at that variegation on that tree. Oh my gosh, you guys. I love the way they are turning out. And so I'm not going to have them ready for this year's tree, but I'll have them ready for next year. And then because I'm putting them on here, and then I'll have room down here to do something else. So I'm probably going to pick another
over one. Look at you.
I know.
So brave.
I don't know how Gina, how in the world? She does all of her projects 1 over 1.
Wow. I didn't know
Yes.
that.
And I just thought, and because I met her at Stitch Away
I remember meeting
a couple
her at
years
Stitch Away.
ago, and just being just in awe of her work, because I will tell you, 1 over 1 really is clean and so pretty that I love the way it turns out, but it is a real strain on my eyes.
So I've got a 1 over 1 that I've been working on. It's almost done. I put it aside when I went to Africa because I had
it almost looked like a watercolor
picture.
picture.
So this is my 1 over 1. It's a Stitchrovia. It's almost done. All I have left is this little bit of lace around the heart.
Wow.
So that's pretty.
I
like how it's turning out. It's
I
really,
mean,
really
I
pretty.
love how 1 over 1 almost doesn't even look like cross stitch, because it just blends.
And that's one of the things that people don't like. Some people don't like about it is it doesn't. Because I was talking to Stephanie Schaffner, and she was like, "Yeah, but it doesn't. You don't see the X's." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't like to see the X's." She goes, "Well, I do like to see the X's." So, anyway, here's my 1 over 1. It's almost done. Almost done. Mm-hmm. It'll be done here shortly.
That's beautiful. I love the shading.
That's one of the things I've been working on since I've been back. I also was working on my Renato Parolin Majesty, which I will pull up here because he's really getting close. It's getting close. So
wow.
Yeah, so I'm on the top page, so it should be done if I just can have just a little more time to. Anyway, so that guy is coming along. What else? So, this is gonna fall. Hold on. Okay, so that and then that. So I was also, I know, the big one. So I started working a little bit on my Heaven and Earth design picture, which I haven't shown in a long time. So I'm gonna show it now because. Here we go.
Actually, you've done a lot on that.
Here we go. So that's, if I back it up, hello. It's like we can do Kilroy. Kilroy's here. So this is coming. I was working a little bit on this guy. So the name of it is Farewell to Anger.
That's going to be gorgeous.
Yeah, so that's my Heaven and Earth.
That's going to be like the centerpiece of a room.
Yeah, it was going to go over the mantle until we decided to put the TV there. And I have a finish. I have a finish that I mostly finished. I haven't put the embellishments on because I haven't received them yet in the mail. But this I finished just a couple days ago. Dun, 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 dun. So this is for my daughter, who I promised 2 years ago that I would make stockings for her and her husband. So this is Shepherd's Bush. This is the Sophie.
I love the angels.
Yeah, so she's super cute. I did the hair different because Alex has brown hair. And I haven't received the embellishments yet, just the little beads and bobs that go on, but they should be here shortly. So that is my
just
finish.
Beautiful.
And I also have an FFO, a fully finished, because...
Wait till you guys see this.
So this one, because 2 years ago I promised my daughter Alex that I would make stockings for her and her husband. Dun, 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 dun. Ta-da!
Gosh, you guys.
So this one is Shepherd's Bush. It's Christian is the name of this one. And this was my first stab at fully finishing a Shepherd's Bush stocking. So I think it turned out pretty good. I did the
and
cord,
you
the
did.
cording
You finished
and
it
the
by
piping.
yourself.
Yeah, I did it myself. You know, so I've got the cording, the piping, and then this is I chose for the back.
Yes.
I thought it was kind of fun for it.
Oh, yeah.
And I have
Gorgeous.
I'm still missing. I haven't put the embellishments on the staff yet, but
That is by
he's
far
done.
my favorite one so
It's super
far that
cute.
I've seen.
It's really
Oh my
I love
gosh.
this. I do love it. So I have a question for you guys. If somebody could answer this question, I would be really appreciative. So when I did this with the piping and the cording, you know, I did the bias strips, covered the cording, made the piping, and did all this kind. Do you think it would be easier or as cute or whatever if I just did if I just bound the edge with bias tape instead of doing the cording inside? I don't know. I was thinking it might be easier to do. So if anybody's done it with binding as opposed to piping, let me know what your results were like, because I intend to make a whole bunch more of these shepherd's bush stockings, because I'd like to do one for Mark and myself and the kids and the grandkids.
Yeah.
And so let me know, because I'm thinking that might be a little easier to do. And if not, I like it with the cording too, so.
I love it with the cording.
Yeah.
Oh my
Thanks.
gosh.
So that was fun. I just finished that this morning, actually.
Yeah, I came in and it was hanging on the mantle, and I was just in awe of how beautiful, not only did it look, but how beautiful it looked on the mantle. It was gorgeous. I have a little bit of haul. So,
Love haul.
yeah. So I'm on a tight budget. So my haul has gone down a lot. You would think, I mean, honestly, I have enough cross-stitch patterns. I could not live long enough to finish them all. And I'm thinking the other day, why? But then up pops something on
Something
one
that
of
you have
the
to have.
yes,
I
on one
know.
of the
I know.
the stash unloading or whatever. And then of course Plum Street comes out with some new patterns that I'm like, I love the one with the moose. Oh my gosh. So, but anyway, I just wanted to I'm not a huge Halloween person, but I love fall and stuff like this. But this was just so cute. This is the Nutmeg Needle, and it's called Graveyard Goblins. And I saw that and I thought, oh, that is so cute. And if you're, you know, part of the Stash Unloading on Facebook, these things, I mean, people are doing them themselves, and then they're selling them for a fraction of the cost. And so I just really like that. And if anybody
like it
knows,
too.
I know, isn't that, and it's
Boo.
fast, and I know I love the little variegated boo. And then if anybody knows me, I absolutely love snowmen, and this is Fancy That, and it's called Snow Kids. And it's not a big one, so I would be able to knock that out really fast. So that's 2. And then I have seen the
Oh my
crickets.
goodness.
I know,
The
isn't that
sweater.
just, yes. And then the cricket, because I'm really wanting to decorate my Christmas trees only with my ornaments and ribbon. And
That's awesome.
I know, and I thought of you because I know that you would love this too. Someone was selling both of these ornaments at the same time, and I thought, oh my gosh, I just love these. It's the Cricket Collection. This is Mittens Once More, and then the other one is called Woolen Mittens. And I mean, look at these. I love these. So I'm gonna probably next year, because they're quick and easy, I'm gonna probably do those too. And then,
These are so fun.
I know, and they would be so fast. One last thing, I love old Santas, and I mean, I don't like the whole jolly, you know, cutesy.
You like the classic,
I
like
do.
the Sue Hillis.
Yes,
Santas, like blue
I
Santa.
do.
Mhm.
I do. And when I saw this and it's a stand-up, I thought, oh my gosh, I want to make him and stand up. So this is the Cinnamon Stick Christmas, what is that? 14? Yeah, it's got to be. It's called Filling the Stockings. So my question to you guys, I don't know if there is a Mrs. Claus out there
that would be the old school Mrs. Claus.
That would be cool to have.
I know. I would like to find the other one if any of you guys can find this, because this is an old chart. And so I'm wondering if you guys know anybody who's done this and knows where I could find it and then purchase it. Let me know, because I would love to do a female Mrs. Claus.
And not in dull colors. Like the birds. The dull females.
No, I'm not doing a dull
We don't
cardinal
have dull
colors.
girls. No dull girls.
I know. I love how I changed
These are
that.
super cute.
Yeah.
I like these.
These
I
were
love that. I love the sweater that the middle one's wearing. Look at her little pink sweater with the little rosebuds in
I
it.
do like that.
Cool. So what do you have going? You've got family coming in Tuesday.
I have
I'm
family
heading
coming
out of town
Tuesday.
Monday.
Mm-hmm. And
I think that's about all the excitement we can handle.
seriously.
That's the last trip I have for a while.
Oh my gosh. I was stitching with her yesterday and she's just like, I am
just
so
wants-
tired of traveling.
And all I ever wanted to do was travel.
I know. It's so true.
It's like, oh my gosh.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, I'm ready to be home.
Because you never think if it's all going to come in 1 year. So
It all came in like 4 months.
Yeah,
It's
you
been
have.
nuts.
But it's so fun though after you have traveled to be home and to just
Yeah.
be like,
Well, and I've got so much that I want to get done at home that traveling really takes away from time to do stuff that needs to be done.
Yeah.
But I am done painting. I'm done.
I
with
wish
with
you
everything,
guys,
so-
I wish we could have done a before and after, or a before and current present video of
the house.
of the
that would have been a
house.
good idea.
Oh my gosh,
Oh, wow.
you guys, she has,
It's getting there though.
oh, it's
It's getting there.
gorgeous.
We'll
Yes.
get almost done.
Yes.
Well done.
So what we have coming up is Thanksgiving,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have a little bit of time before our Christmas at Golden Lamb, our exchange.
And then a couple days after that, my family's going to be home from Africa.
That's gonna
So
be
that's
so
going to be
awesome.
fun.
I love that.
Yeah, so we had all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but life is slowing down a little bit for us right now. After Thanksgiving, things will slow down.
And you know what that means? More stitching time.
I'm going to really look forward to that. Because right now, I am working at Hobby Lobby, and right now is crazy busy. And I love it, but boy, when I come home, I am tired, and I really have not been able to stitch a whole lot lately. So I'm looking forward to just relaxing and stitching. It'll be so nice. So,
Yeah.
but we're glad that you guys are here.
Yeah, and thank
we're
you.
so thankful for you guys too. We love your comments. We love to hear what you guys are doing. I love watching a lot of your guys' floss tubes so that I can see what everybody else
Yeah, for sure.
is stitching.
I'm
love
so
the
behind
creativity.
on watching stuff though. I really need to catch up. I'll get
Yeah.
caught up here shortly.
Yeah. So we are thankful for each other and
for
for
sure.
what we have.
You bet.
And let's do this.
Big stretch, big stretch.
Stretch.
So, thank you for coming and visiting with us.
Yes.
And I am Lisa,
And I'm Crystal.
and we are Stitching the Dream.